Look at the picture. See the skull. The part of bone removed. The master race Frankenstein radio controls. The Brain Thoughts broadcasting radio. The Eyesight television. The Frankenstein earphone radio. The Threshold brainwash radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls. Even in thin skulls of white pedigree males. Visible Frankenstein controls. The synthetic nerve radio directional antenna loop. Make copies for yourself. There is no escape from this worst gangster police state.
Propaganda. What is it? What are its origins? Where have we seen it in American history? How prevalent is it today? These are some of the important issues we will be discussing today. Here, I am your radio show host, Daniel Frank, and today we will be talking about propaganda. Propaganda. What is it? What are its origins? Where have we seen it in American history? How prevalent is it today? These are some of the important issues we will be discussing today. Here, I am your radio show host, Daniel Frank, and today we will be talking about propaganda. The term propaganda first appeared in 1622 when Pope Gregory XV established a sacred congregation for propagating the faith. Propaganda is a tool to change or alter the opinions of the public during a time when the government is going to make a controversial decision. The government contract between the people and the government states that any legitimate government must be performing their activities by consent. Propaganda is a tool they use to gain consent of the people. Propaganda has been used especially during wartime to ease the fear of the people, to gain support for the war. But right now I'm going to talk about something that is more of a current topic, something that is affecting you today, something that is draining you of 25% of your income every year. And now we see that the taxes are going higher here in California, going up by about 1%, almost to 10%, about 9.5% now. So here we will be talking today about something that affects us all every year, and it's called the federal income tax, brought to us by our friends in the Federal Reserve. Now, the Federal Reserve is a private bank that was brought forth in 1913, there is no law that says that you have to pay your federal income tax. Regardless, each year, these federal income tax police criminals called the IRS come to your door and harass you and tell you that you must pay your federal income tax. Well, we're going to look at here today a propaganda video brought to us by Ice Cube head Walt Disney in a cartoon PSA with Donald Duck where he tells us why we should pay our income taxes.
Yes, payday. Millions of dollars pouring into the hands of the American worker. Now in the mind of the average worker live two separate personalities. One, the thrifty.
Wait a bit, laddie. You're going to save a bit of that, aren't you?
Oftentimes, idle money burns a hole in your pocket, which brings out the other personality. The spendthrift.
Hi, big shot. Come on with me. I'll show you how to spend your dough. I got a couple of good beats. But, laddie, I've got some better dates.
Important ones, too. When every American should pay his or her income tax, gladly and proudly.
You should be proud to pay an income tax that supports world wars.
This year, thanks to Hitler and Hirohito, taxes are higher than ever before. Will you have enough money on hand to meet your payments when they fall due?
We'll take care of that later. Forget it, forget it. But you don't want to forget our fighting men, do you? Yes, sir. Then you'll have to start saving right away to meet your tax payments. Listen, chum. Spend it. It's your dough. It's my dough. Aye, laddie. It's your dough. But it's your war, too. You must save for victory.
It's not my war.
What's money for? Spend it. Shoot the works. Nay, you must save it. Spend. Save. Spend.
Giving your money to the government equals saving.
Well, now what are you going to do? Spend for the Axis? Or save for tax?